Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Carter's infidelity rocks Hope's world. Carter's infidelity rocks Hope's world. Prepare for a Logan family fallout. According to the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and updates, Carter Walton has captured Hope Logan's heart with his unshakable devotion and dedication. As he epitomizes the perfect companion she has always desired, Hope begins to envision a meaningful future with him. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers: is Carter Walton as true blue as he seems? Carter's loyalty may not be as solid as it appears. B&B fans are well known that Carter has a tendency to fall madly in love with gorgeous ladies. So the issue arises: is Hope his true love, or merely a passing fancy? Steffy Forrester feels Hope is taking advantage of Carter, and this could be true. Hope clearly appreciates the benefits of dating Carter, especially since he assisted her in returning to Forrester Creations and reviving her design company. Hope appears to have true feelings for Carter, since he has proved himself to be committed, protective, and loyal, at least so far. Is Carter Walton's dedication too good to be true? Unfortunately, there are solid reasons to believe that Carter may be seduced by someone else, leaving Hope with a sense of betrayal. Is his dedication too good to be true? Muriel Hilaire will make her debut as Daphne Rose in January, and it appears that Daphne will connect with Hope and Carter on multiple occasions. There are rumors that she may take a position at Forrester, presumably related to Fanny Grayson's fragrance line. Daphne will undoubtedly become involved in the unfolding scenario and may emerge as a prospective love interest for Carter. As he learns more about Daphne, the issue may become more complicated. Initially, he may battle to repress any developing feelings, but how long can he resist the allure? What happens if Carter Walton cheats on Hope Logan? If Carter betrays Hope by becoming engaged with Daphne, the storyline's dynamics could change dramatically. This bombshell would be much more startling if Daphne was discovered to be secretly working with Steffy, or something similar. It wouldn't be unexpected if Steffy took such drastic measures to separate Carter from Hope. Carter's possible infidelity might have major consequences for Hope, Brooke Logan, and Katie Logan. This would surely break the peace Carter professed to desire to foster at Forrester Creations. Will races to save Electra, and Bill reveals Luna's fate. As Remy and Electra tussle, Will arrives on the scene and rushes to her rescue. Remy insists he won't go without Electra, but Will rushes in. Remy appears to be about to throw Electra over the edge as Will approaches cautiously, attempting to calm him down. "You don't need to do this," Will shouts. Will Remy rooftop fight? Ivy and Katie continue to debate the evils of AI, with the latter acknowledging she made a mistake in firing Electra. Ivy reiterates that Electra had no idea deep fakes had been produced when she was residing in Texas, but that once on the internet, the photographs spread like wildfire. "This is happening to more and more girls than you can even imagine," Ivy tells me. It can happen to anyone, according to Ivy, who adds that celebrities have entire public relations teams to handle such situations. They wonder again who is targeting Electra, and Katie promises to utilize all of Forrester's resources to uncover the perpetrator. She hopes to discover who it was before Will, who is determined to punish the individual. Ivy claims Will has been a total hero to her niece. Electra manages to break free from Remy, which leads to a physical altercation between him and Will. Punches are thrown, and it appears that Will may throw Remy over the brink. But after hitting Remy, who collapses, Will walks away, grabbing Electra into his arms. This, of course, leaves Remy free to flee. Will reassures Electra that the cops will find Remy. "I was never going to let him hurt you," Will explains. She begs him not to leave her, and after agreeing not to, Will draws her in for a loving kiss. At the prison, the guards force Luna through the gate. She looks at her unbound hands and feet. "There's no way you can rehabilitate under those conditions," Bill adds, adding that Luna will accompany him home. Before the following commercial break, Luna and Bill enter his home. He promises he'll answer all of her inquiries, but only after she expresses her feelings. Confused, she admits. He reveals that she is under home arrest, and we see her wearing an ankle bracelet. He claims he used his influence to reach an agreement with the authorities. She may live with him as long as she does not make any mistakes. There are rules, including the fact that she cannot leave his property, and no one is allowed to know she is present. The rest of the world must believe she is still behind jail. What if her mother comes to visit her in prison? Bill says he will deal with it. Fortunately, RJ isn't around, so there's no need to be concerned about him visiting her. Bold Bill Luna's residence. Bill informs Luna that if she defies the rules, she will return to prison. He's used every connection he has, cashed in every favor, and won't be able to aid her anymore. When she asks why he's helping, Bill responds that he's done worse. He claims that while the state did not condemn her to death, being incarcerated would result in one. Self-preservation is everything to people like us, he jokes. It had to be, given the way we were raised. When we feel threatened, we take dramatic actions. Dark, unfathomable stuff. However, putting someone in a hole will not cause the darkness to go away. You are not free, Luna, but you have an opportunity here. Bold Luna ankle monitor. Luna discusses how terrified she was behind prison and how grateful she is to Bill. He reminds her that she can go outside but cannot leave the estate. She promises to change. Everything that happened, everything that I did, I just want to leave it all in the past, she tells me. He accepts, hoping she will be the best version of herself. She still wants to know what's in it for him. It all comes down to his not being most people and refusing to see her wounded or potentially murdered. She doesn't know how to thank him. Your letters and our conversations made it very clear to me that what you did is not who you are, says the man. It was the outcome of what happened to you. Things I comprehend. Bold, beautiful Bill hugs newly released Luna. He confesses that his personal background influenced much of his negative behavior, and he battled hard to overcome it. His position and fortune enabled him to go on and assist her. He believes they're connected because of the chaos that was brought into our lives. He wants to give her something they've never had, stability. She can't believe this is actually occurring, but he wants her to live a normal life. He pulls her into a hug, and they almost kiss. Will rescues Electra from Remy's clutches, while Bill brings Luna home and explains that she is now his prisoner. Remy pursued Electra across Los Angeles, with Will following after, and Luna was released into Bill's arms. Electra and Remy argue as they overlook a parking lot. Will leaps from his motorcycle and charges at them. Electra and Remy struggle B&B. Remy shouts at him to back off. Will claims he does not have to do this. Will plead Remy B&B. Remy informs her that he loves her, while everyone else has turned against her. I agree to receive emails and tailored adverts. She manages to jump away. The men battle, and Will smashes him in the face. Will hauls away B&B. Remy runs while Will holds Electra. Will informs her that he would never let Remy hurt her. She recognized Will's voice and knew she was secure. Electra, thank you Will B&B. Don't ever let me go, she pleads. They kiss. Katie tells Ivy at Forrester that she is embarrassed to have dismissed Electra. They discuss how devastating these AI images are. Katie continues apologizing B&B. This is wrecking people's life. Katie assures Electra that this will not happen to her, and she will be alright. She continues to apologize and explain why they acted so swiftly. She feels dumb now. She works in marketing and should have known this. Ivy claims that celebrities have entire PR teams dealing with the issue of AI. Ivy and Katie discuss AI B&B. Katie is just hoping she catches the culprit before Will does. He adores Electra and will be overjoyed when she resumes her career. Ivy notices he has been gone for a time. Katie discovers that Johnny has not responded to her texts. Katie, more apologies B&B. Luna, who is upset, is transported to the jail parking lot by a service elevator. She has been abandoned, much to her confusion. Luna left the bed and breakfast. Bill emerges out of the light, and she rushes into his arms, crying and thanking him. Luna Bill arms B&B. He claims she was not secure in there. She wonders if this is genuine. He says that she would never be able to heal under those conditions, so she is returning home with him. Bill is taking Luna home to bed and breakfast. Bill takes Luna home and hands her bag of belongings. Bill takes Luna home to bed and breakfast. She has many inquiries. This seems insane. He explains that she is under house arrest and cannot go without official permission. She wears an ankle monitor. Bill negotiated an agreement with the authorities, so no one can harm her there. She is welcome to stay as long as she does not make any mistakes. She has not been released. She is serving her time in his house and is not allowed to leave or see anyone. He is now responsible for her, and she must follow all of his regulations. Bill describes the release B&B. No one can tell she is there. He's already dealt her mother. If she defies the rules, she will be sent back to prison and never be released. Luna asks why he is doing this for her. She is responsible for the deaths of 2 people. He claims he's done worse. Luna is still perplexed about B&B. Staying behind bars may have killed her, which he couldn't tolerate. He is aware that when people like them feel threatened, they engage in dramatic and dark behavior. Placing her in a hole would not assist her. She may not be free, but she does have a chance. Luna claims that this was the first place when she felt stable and hopeful. Her life with her mother was terrifying, but prison was even scarier. Bill wants Luna to be a better B&B. She can now feel the sun, the breeze, and touch the grass. He reminds her that she cannot leave the estate. She assures him that he will not regret this and that he will see her desire to be good. They both want to leave the past behind and help her become the best version of herself. She asks again, what's in it for him? Luna asks why B&B. He says he was merely concerned about her. Their chats and her letters made it plain to him that her ex were motivated by what had been done to her, not by who she was. He grew up with a similar mother and has worked hard his entire life to overcome that. He had the ability to do so, although she did not. Bill explains to Luna B&B. The chaos their mothers wrought is what binds them together. He wants her to have a normal life. Sobbing, she continues to thank him. He has alleviated her fears and made her feel completely secure. She never wants to leave. He is all she has ever needed. He holds her. Bill smiles. Will's violent showdown, Remy's fate, and Electra's hero. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Electra Forrester's escape. Fortunately, Will Spencer rides in on his motorcycle to save Electra. However, this results in a violent clash between Will and Remy. B&B spoilers for Thursday, January 2nd show that Electra will continue to try to flee Remy. Electra kicked Remy between the legs and exited the apartment. However, Electra continues to run around streets and through warehouses rather than into a business. In any case, Electra must have a lot of energy to run so far without sweating or smudging her makeup. B&B spoilers, Remy Price's hunt. Remy is still pursuing Electra, despite her successful escape. Remy is plainly crazy, believing he cannot live without Electra. Remy seems to become more dangerous by the minute. Now that Electra has sent Will her location, aid is on its way. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Will Spencer's motorcycle rescue. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, January 2nd show that Remy is stalking Electra like she's prey. Remy will soon face the consequences of his actions. The villain believes that no one knows where Electra is and that he finally has her. However, Will is most likely to arrive on his bike, ready to save the day. It is implied that Will and Remy will have a violent confrontation. Remy thinks he must protect Electra from Will and the Forrester family. Meanwhile, Will believes Remy is insane and probably tells him so. In the end, both Will and Electra survive. It's unclear whether Remy is murdered off or sent away. B&B spoilers, Dollar Bill is Luna's hero. Fans may see what occurs now that Bill Spencer has freed Luna Nozawa into his arms, literally. Bill must have a plan for dealing with Luna. Bill couldn't possibly be falling for Luna's tricks again, can he? There is also an issue at Forrester Creations. The Forrester family will learn of Electra's firing and suffering. While Electra is regaining her employment, the Forrester family may meddle. It should definitely lead to some fascinating developments. Saving Electra, Will and Remy's brutal face-off. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, January 2nd, 2025 are available. Fans should expect Electra Forrester to be saved. Meanwhile, Will Spencer faces off against Remy Price. However, this clash puts Will in terrible risk. There is also the incident with Bill Spencer and Luna Nozawa. Continue reading to learn more about what will happen in the next episode of CBS's soap drama. Will Spencer's rescue mission. B&B spoilers for Thursday, January 2nd state that Will discussed attempting to contact Electra but not hearing back from her. Will finally heard from Electra after she managed to get a signal. Electra was able to inform Will that Remy was after her. Will inquired about Electra's location, but she appeared unsure. So Electra used the phone to send Will her whereabouts. Will bolted out the door of Forrester Creations and hopped on his motorcycle. Will rushes to Electra, unsure what he's about to encounter. Will is mocked for being unaware of the danger he is putting himself in. Remy appears to be planning to use violence. On Thursday, January 2nd, Will finally meets Electra. However, Remy will be in a precarious situation because he has nothing left to lose. Despite their heated confrontation, Will and Remy both believe they are saving Electra. Remy believes he is saving Electra from Will and the Forrester family. However, Will counters with the truth. How was humiliating and lying Electra saving herself? In the end, Will saves Electra. It's unclear if Remy will die, be jailed, or end up in a mental facility. Luna Nozawa's freedom. According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers on Thursday, January 2nd, Luna will be stunned when she is unexpectedly released from prison. As Luna jumps into Bill's arms, he establishes some hard rules. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, saving Electra, Will and Remy's brutal face-off. Will Luna be able to live a life free of murder? Did Luna truly play Bill, or is there a twist in this story? Bill, how will you explain this to Katie Logan and Will? The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, January 2nd, 2025. Fans may also see what occurs as the takeover tale progresses. What is Hope Logan and Carter Walton's next move? How will the Forresters reclaim control? Which narrative are you most looking forward to witnessing on Thursday, January 2nd, 2025? What forecasts do you have for Carter, Hope, Luna, and Bill? What are the future plans for Electra, Remy, Will, Katie, Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, and the other characters? Drunk Brooke causes damage at Forrester Creations. Brooke Logan had always been a lady of contradictions, calm yet impetuous, a competent businesswoman but frequently dominated by her emotions. However, on this particular occasion, the weight of her recent heartbreak and unsolved tensions drove her to the edge. The incident took place at Forrester Creations, when Brooke, driven by too many glasses of wine, stumbled into the exquisite office space that had served as the backdrop for so many crucial occasions in her life. But this time, her presence was anything but gracious. The night had begun innocently enough. Brooke had sought consolation at home, drinking a glass of Chardonnay and reliving the emotional turmoil of previous weeks. Ridge's betrayal, Steffi's manipulations, and Taylor's ever-present shadow had left her reeling. But one glass turned into two, then three, and Brooke's grief morphed into a dizzying mix of rage and reckless resolve. She couldn't sit idly by as her world crumbled, she had to act, even if she wasn't sure what it would be. Brooke's untidy appearance and shaky pace contrasted sharply with the office's spotless elegance. Security guards were hesitant to stop her. After all, her name was Brooke Logan, which is connected with the company's past. But as she approached the big conference room, her objectives became painfully evident. Brooke started going through the materials on the table, leaving design sketches and business reports in her wake. Her slurred accusations filled the empty space as she unloaded her anger with Ridge's shifting allegiance, Steffi's meddling, and even her own worries about her position in the firm. "This used to be mine," she murmured, her voice thick with regret and wrath. "I built it. I was the face of Forrester Creations." Her rage erupted when she saw a prototype garment prepared for an upcoming fashion show. Brooke cut through the fabric with scissors in an impulsive fit of wrath, muttering about how the firm had moved on without her. The symbolic shredding of the clothing was a cry for attention, a desperate attempt to reclaim her place in a world that appeared to be leaving her behind. Brooke had no idea that Hope had stayed late that evening to finish some work. Hearing the noise, she dashed into the room, her eyes widening in surprise at the sight of her mother causing havoc. "What are you doing, Mom?" Hope exclaimed, taking the scissors from Brooke's fingers. Brooke looked to her daughter, tears running down her cheeks. "They do not care, Hope. They don't care. Ridge does not care, and now neither does this company." Hope brought her mother to a chair, attempting to soothe her while inspecting the damage. Brooke's actions were clearly motivated by pain rather than malicious intent, but the consequences were unavoidable. Security footage, ruined designs, and subsequent gossip would all add to yet another crisis involving Brooke Logan. As the night progressed, Hope realized how difficult it would be to mend not only the physical harm Brooke had caused, but also the mental wounds that had pushed her mother to the brink. Meanwhile, Brooke, now softly sobbing, held Hope's hand, alternately regretful and defiant. "I only wanted them to see me, Hope. To remember who I am," she muttered. Hope could sense her mother's genuine vulnerability in her comments, a reminder that Brooke's troubles were often motivated by a profound desire to belong and be valued, not only in Ridge's eyes, but across the fabric of Forrester Creations. The following morning, the aftermath of Brooke's outburst would be the talk of the office. Rumors would circulate, and Steffi, never one to pass up an opportunity, would definitely use the incident to call Brooke's influence and credibility into question. Brooke's actions resulted in yet another chapter in her rocky relationship with Forrester Creations. Hope saw it as a painful reminder of her mother's fragility, and the strength required to help her rebuild yet again.